guys. So this is something that I have been waiting for over a year to do. Finally, the first 2 releases in FC Toys Bone Crushing Wrestler Series 1 are here, and we are gonna unbox them. But first, we gotta do some housekeeping, right? Check out the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist to keep track of everything you have, want, and need. These are in there. And also, go to whatheel.com, join Whatnot, and you will get $15 off your first purchase on there. It is one of the best apps, in my opinion, especially for growing a collection. It's absolutely incredible. And why not? Free 15 bucks applied to your first purchase. You cannot lose. Now, today we are going to get into everything with these FC toy figures. If you want these, you can go to shop.figurecollections.com. Order them. They're $39.97 each. But if you use code FIGHEAL, you can save 10%, and they come to like $37 or so. Free shipping. Now, we're going to compare these to the originals. We have an original mint on card Diesel here. First thing I want to do is I want to talk about the extras that they sent. So they sent an FC figure collection sticker, which is nice, you know. They sent a trading card for each figure. So here's the Brian Clark. And on the back, it has a illustration of the figure and some details on Brian Clark. Very cool. It says, Brian Clark exploded onto the scene in the early 1990s, leaving a devastating path of destruction in his wake. Unmatched strength and agility made him a real force to be reckoned with. Rumor has it that one of Clark's rubber missiles is still in orbit to this very day. It's got his stats on there. And of course, the Blue Meanie. And it says, say hello to the blue guy with a career spanning nearly 3 decades and sporting one of the most iconic looks in the history of wrestling. The Blue Meanie was never afraid to take things to the extreme, becoming a true legend in the ring. And there it is, the back with the illustration of the figure. And I thought this was cool. I already applied one. They send you for each figure you order an FC Toys, KB Toys style price tag with the original price of $6.99 crossed out, and then it says $3.99 in red, just like the old KB Toys stickers. And I was so curious how this looked that I took one and I applied it to the Blue Meanie, and I think it looks great, man. That's such a cool touch, makes it so original. I was gonna be a loose guy, but now they got me so tempted to buy more to keep them mock. Ugh, killing me. But here's another great part. The back shows the other figures in the set, and there's one that you guys have not seen yet, and that is the Macho Man, Randy Savage. We've seen illustrations, right? But this is the prototype. I've already seen it. I've seen some figures they have coming in the future, and they're amazing. You're going to want this line, I assure you. Next in line for them is Dwayne Gill, Sonny Ono, Ultimo Dragon, and the Macho Man, Randy Savage. There he is. It looks excellent. I cannot wait for this figure. Very authentic to the original Jakks Pacific on the back. Very, very cool. Man, absolutely incredible stuff. Love these. Create your own body slamming, pile driving, head button clotheslining, fight to the finish with FC Toys Bone Crushing Wrestlers. Each figure features lifelike detail and bone crushing abilities, and for even more fun, display your figures to your favorite shelf alongside your action figures from the past and present. Beautiful way to put it. Man, I love this. Love this so much. But I want to show you this. This is incredible. This is how much attention and detail they went into this. These guys are huge fans of the original BCAs. Let me show you an original Series 1 Diesel BCA card back. Is the exact dimensions of the new ones. It lines up perfectly. Unbelievable height and length. And honestly, the card is like the exact same thickness. They did an excellent job matching that. The only thing I'll notice is that the bubble on the new ones is a little cloudy. It's cloudier than the originals, and I'm not sure if it's the outer bubble, the inner bubble, or both. I love that it has the placard in the front, the Blue Meanie, and then it says the blue guy. It has like the little quote, kind of like the originals, right? Love that they did that. So much ode to the original line. It's so good. I love it. I love it. So we're going to open up Brian Clark first. I've been waiting for this. And I did hear that they're pretty sturdy on the card. And they are, man. This is like a... These are not coming off in shipping. They're not coming off in shipping. Wow, it's really in there. It's a big, very, very, very secure. Here's the placard, which I love. I used to keep these as a kid, and I'm definitely keeping this. I think that's awesome. Man. So let's see. Yeah, they're both cloudy. They're both a little too cloudy. So it's not, it doesn't look excellent mint on card because of the cloud. I will say that. That's my opinion. You know, you don't have to agree with it, but this is much cloudier than a clear original, as you can see. See, that's my, so far, that's my only gripe. That's my only complaint. This literally feels like a BCA. Just touching, this feels like I cannot believe this feels like an original BCA. Holy crap. FC Toys. I mean, this is what matters, right? The figure, the bubble, it's whatever. But this, even when I do the bone crushing, it feels just like the originals. Oh my God. They did it. The first time around, they did it. And he's got removable goggles, which go around the head, which is so cool. It's a good looking likeness. You know, this is very, to me, authentic to BCA. It's not supposed to look like a scan of the guy. It's supposed to kind of look like him, but also kind of look cartoony. It's a great medium between the two. The detail on the gear is beautiful. I love the orange, the yellow, the black, very radioactive. Now here's where we're gonna test out to see how the scale fits up. Man, these really are so, I can't believe how close to the real thing these are. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting it to be this authentic. They nailed this. Now, future releases, the rest of the releases Series 1 are not gonna have the bone crunch in action. This is what held up production for such a long time, getting this right. And it's not really necessary. You know, as adult collectors, we don't need that. We're gonna see if this stands. Stands better than the Kane did. It took me forever to get this Kane standed. So let's see. All right, next to Kane, he's shorter than Kane. I don't know his exact height, but this does. 6'6", and I think Kane is like 6'8", so I mean, there's some scale there. There's some scale there. He's a little bit shorter, which is that's a plus. All right, we're doing great. They're nailing it. This is huge. Holy crap. This is huge. See, I'm having trouble with the original BCA to stand up, but we got Brian Clark, no problem. All right, next to Sean, he's like the same size as Sean, but here's the thing, there wasn't really scale back then. I mean, there wasn't much scale in the original BCAs except for the really, really big guys. So the skin tone's a little bit different. He's a little bit more peach here than Sean is, but I'm not sure that's necessarily a bad thing. We will compare him to Brian Heffron soon. You got to display him with the goggles. There's also a variant of each, which I have on the way, but I couldn't wait. I had to unbox these on their own, and my God, these are incredible. FC Toys. I don't know what Blue Meanie's like, but FC Toys, this one, it smells like an original BCA. That rubber. It feels, smells, this is, I'm saying it right now, it is the most authentic release of a remake line, I would say. So a retro line, this is the most authentic of all. It's hard to rotate at the waist. It doesn't rotate very smoothly. So my two complaints are probably that this doesn't rotate very smoothly. It's kind of stiff. I can't explain it. Once you feel it, you'll understand what I'm saying. Feels like there's something holding it back. And the bubble not being clear. But Jesus, this is unbelievable. These are gonna fit right in on a shelf. And they are not paying me to do this. I paid for these myself. This is insane to me how good these are. All right, so here's Blue Meanie. Blue Meanie was a huge want of mine in the original BCA line. To finally have it is huge. I probably should have grabbed a gold dust to go along with this, but I was too excited and wasn't thinking. Here is his placard, Blue Meanie the Blue Guy. His was a little bit easier to open than Brian Clark's. Again, feels like a real BCA. Wow, the arm actually extends when you bend it. And it holds in place. Might even be better than original BCAs. When the Rock came out, he was featured with a fighting stance in the ad, and I own the prototype, and I always wanted him to be able to be in that fighting stance that Rocky Maivia was in. But you couldn't bend the arms enough. These actually bend. They actually bend and extend. Look at that. I mean, that's awesome. It's better than a real BCA. This is like that Mark Henry, Dr. Death mold. Very, very cool. All right, so the head I think is great. Open mouth screaming. He's got the blue flavor saver there, the eye makeup that wraps around, and he's got the ponytail just like Attitude Era Blue Meanie. The Blue Meanie logo on the front of the shirt, on the back, blue knee pads, the short like shoe style boots with the socks. Man, this is unbelievable. If you were a fan of BCAs, I think you need these. I'm looking at this. The only thing I'm noticing, the only criticism I have of the Blue Meanies is that it looks like the arms, the legs are like a little bit more, have like a sheen to them over the rubber, whereas the arms don't. They're a little bit more matte finish. Wow. These are unfreaking believable. So his waist rotates much easier than Brian Clark's, but still not as easy as a BCA. Jesus. All right, let's see if he stands. Great. And what's his... So he's like the same height as Brian Clark. So the scale, there's not really scale, but like I said, there wasn't really scale in the BCA line. So he's 6'1", he's 6'6". They're about the same height as far as a figure. In fact, I think Blue Meanie, they're about the same height. But there wasn't scale then. So I can't even really hold that against them because that's kind of staying true to the original line. Maybe, if anything, I would say that he's probably a little bit too short. Maybe he should be a little bit taller, closer to the Kane size, which is why I grabbed him. And I figured that he was kind of based off of that that mode, mixed in with a few others. But man, these are good. If you are a BCA fan, you have to pick these up at shop.figurecollections.com now. Don't wait now. I get it. The originals, they were $5, $4.99. These are $40, but this is an independent company, low quantity production numbers. A lot of money went into this. It's not easy for an independent company to make figures. In fact, it's very, very expensive. Trust me. These are incredible. It's worth it to grow your collection to a height that it's never been to before. We're talking about the Blue Meanie, who I think should have had a BCA. Brian Clark, who possibly could have if his stay in WWF was a little bit longer. These are incredible. Grow that collection. Go to shop.figurecollections.com. Use code FIGHEAL and you'll get 10% off of these. Free shipping, and you get the stickers, the trading cards, the additional price tag stickers if you want to keep a mint on card, which I think looks great. It's very, very authentic looking. Plus, I think a lot of you are going to want the Gilbert, and I think even more are going to want that Macho Man Randy Savage. So, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter @FigHeal. Pick up the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist and go to whatheal.com today. Join and you will get $15 off your first purchase. Man, These are unbelievable. I have to go bring these in and put them on the shelf. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get more. Got the variants coming in soon. I might even do another unboxing for them. This is huge to me, huge BCA fans. So pick them up now, guys. Support this line. It is amazing. It is close to the original thing as any other retro line, period. Take it easy, guys. Peace. Want to turn your collection from this into this? Then head over to Whatnot. Whatnot is a community marketplace with live stream auctions. See exactly what you're buying before you get it. Auctions starting at just $1. You can interact with sellers, celebrities, fans. It's safe and secure and has grail pieces for steal prices. So join today at whathealed.com and receive $15 towards your first purchase. Not looking to buy? Sign up as a seller at healcrew.com and become a seller today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at whathealed.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.